So we have the velocity that a spacecraft must have in order to escape Earth's gravitational pull is called escape velocity. The escape velocity for a spacecraft leaving Earth is about 40,320 kilometers per hour. What's the speed in meters per second? So how do we convert from kilometers per hour to meters per second? Well, we've went over this in a past chapter, and the way we're going to do it is we're going to do 40,320 kilometers per second, per hour. And now we want to change kilometers to meters, and we want to change hours to seconds, right? So how do we do that? Well, let's start with kilometers, change them to meters. We'll go ahead and multiply it by the ratio 1 kilometer over, 1,000 meters over 1 kilometer. All right, these are equal values. So what we're doing is essentially multiplying by 1, right? And then, so we've converted kilometers into meters, and now we want to convert hours into seconds, right? So to convert hours into seconds, we're going to say 1 hour over 60 minutes. And then we're going to convert 1 minute into 60 seconds. Right? So we've converted kilometers to meters and hours into seconds. So now we can cancel out. So we have kilometers in the numerator and kilometers in the denominator. We can cancel those out. We have hours in the denominator and we have hours in the numerator. We can cancel those out. Minutes and minutes. So we can cancel out minutes. So now what we're left with is a ratio of meters per second, or meters over seconds. So we're going to have to break out the calculator, and we'll do the math. We'll multiply straight across. It's 40,320 times 1,000 in the numerator. So that's going to be divided by 60 times 60. Right? So if you punch that all into a calculator, what you're going to get is 11,200 meters per second. All right, so that's 11,200 meters per second. And now let's look at this slowest land mammal. Is a three-toed sloth. It travels 0.07 miles per hour on the ground. What's the speed in feet per minute? So we're going to do the same technique, just different. So 0.07 miles per 1 hour on the ground. And then we want to convert miles into feet. And so let's start with miles to feet, and then we're going to do hours to minutes. So miles, so it's going to be 1 mile is equal to, and now I'm going to break out Google, or you can look in the back of your book. And so this is mile, feet in mile. It's going to be 5,280 feet. And then, so we've converted miles into feet, and now we want to convert hours into minutes. So we're going to do 1 hour over 60 minutes. Okay. So now it's time to break out the calculator, or actually we should cancel out. So we have hour in the denominator, cancels out with hour in the numerator. We have mile in the denominator times mile in the numerator. So now we're left with the ratio of feet per minute. Right? So let's go ahead now and break out the calculator. So we have 0.07 times 528. Okay, divided by 60. So we have 6.16 feet per minute is how fast this sloth is traveling. So we have 6.16 feet per minute. And that's actually the end of our chapter.